All yours, Lynn.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I'd like to open the Village of Lansing Board of Zoning Appeals meeting today, September 21st, 2021. For the purposes of considering an appeal from Arrowhead Ventures. And what I'd like to have is a motion to open a public hearing to consider this appeal. Could I have Pat? Michael, did you second?
I'm happy to second.
Okay, so Pat moved and Michael seconded. All those in favor, raise your hands so then we can just see you. Okay, motion carried. So the public meeting is now open, and I would like to turn the initial comment period over to Bill Troy.
Yes, John Lange, good evening, welcome.
Good
As
evening.
you know, I'm the attorney for the Village of Lansing, and we've received your papers late this morning, and we haven't even distributed yet to the board. So I think, in fairness to everybody, we're going to basically put this hearing over, leave it open for a date we can all agree on, so everyone can read it. We can reply to your papers, and we can then efficiently do this in the next week or 10 days. So that's going to require the board right now to come up with a date agreeable to everybody.
So,
And by the way, we're going to assume that the stay stays in effect until there's an actual hearing on this. So you're not prejudiced in any way.
we're going to try for a date as soon as we can that's acceptable to all of us. I have some constraints next week, so I have, we have a planning board meeting on the 28th, so that won't work. So we were thinking of either September 30th or even 5 o'clock, the evening of September 30th, or 5 o'clock on October 1st, it's a Friday, or the following week, but I wouldn't be available until the 17th. Well, or possibly the 5th. So what do those dates look like for the rest of you?
Why don't we start with board members?
Just the board members, yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't comprehend all of that you said, Lynn.
Oh, I'm sorry. Next week I have regular commitments on Mondays and Wednesday nights. And there's a planning board meeting on the 28th, which is a Tuesday. So the first meeting that I could chair would be September 30th, Thursday. Or we even thought maybe 5 o'clock on Friday afternoon, October 1st.
I can do October 1st.
Okay,
Hey, Lynn,
yeah. Oh, but you need time to, you
I
need
have-
5 days.
if we're gonna have a special meeting, I gotta have at least 5 days to get out.
Okay, so it has to be after October 1st or second. So let's
Okay,
pick a
so-
date.
All right,
I mean, is the 5th gonna work?
I can make the 5th work.
This is John.
Is that 2 weeks from today?
Yes,
It's Tuesday? Yeah, it works for me.
The 5th.
okay.
Can I just add, Lynn, can I see if my attorney's available then? Because he's on like 46 different planning boards.
Yeah, if I could speak for just a moment.
Sure.
Sure, yeah.
Again, I apologize. My name is John Lange. I'm a land use and zoning attorney in Syracuse, New York. As Eric said, that's all I do for a living. I go to zoning and planning and town and village board meetings. I've chosen this as my way of life. And I'm out a lot of nights. There are dates in October that I am clearly open and available, but the 5th, I have a planning board meeting in the town of Sullivan with a very heavy agenda with a matter that's in litigation. I don't know that I can attend the 5th, and I apologize for
It's
that.
the earliest date after the 5th. You can
Why
do.
don't you tell us what you can do?
The one night that I'm literally wide open, which is rare, is the 19th of October, a Tuesday. And I'm not giving that away to anybody yet. So I can lock that in right now if that works for the board.
It works for me.
Works for me.
Good for me.
That is actually on the slated schedule for a normal BZA meeting would be the 19th anyway.
All right,
Okay.
let's
Mr.
grab it.
Lange must have known. That's brilliant.
Yeah. He does this for a living.
He's done his homework.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well-
BZA, we will do it on the 19th. I'm sorry that it's so late, but
At what
it's
time?
7.
7 o'clock.
Would that be a Zoom meeting too? Are these all Zoom meetings now?
Yes.
Yeah,
Most
good until
likely.
January
you think,
21st, I
Mike?
think.
Yeah, till January, what was it, Johnny? The 15th to 22nd or something like that.
I think it's the 21st or 22nd. Either way, you're clearly in that range.
Okay, that works.
John Weiser and Pat Gillespie and Michael, what, is that okay with you?
It's fine with me.
19th works great for me.
Then October 19th?
And
Okay.
John Weiser also?
It's good.
Okay,
And
Right.
well,
The only
We
one we
don't
don't know is, the only one we don't know would be Roy.
can
And
we call him?
let me try calling his home number here.
yeah, why don't you try and call him? Of course, if he's on the phone, if that's his landline, 227 might be a cell
227.
phone.
It's a cell phone, yeah.
Mike, did you say it's a normal BZA meeting tonight?
Yes,
Would he be available then because it's a normal night or not? Or is that how you
We
schedule?
would
Well-
assume so, but we just don't know.
we
We're gonna
assume
ask.
so. The thing is, Eric, we don't always meet every month because we don't always have something to
Okay.
do.
Okay.
So, but we keep that night open, should we have anything. So it should
Okay.
work.
And we rarely use, so we only have a few of these a year.
Okay.
But we have a lot of material to look at that just came in and we need time.
But we want to do justice to everybody. You know,
Right.
John worked hard on these
We
papers.
can't
Somebody
do
should read them.
anything quickly. But there's a lot to digest.
Yeah, I apologize for the length of the papers. Somebody once said if I had more time, I would have written a shorter letter. So
Yes, that's usually what happens.
Yeah.
While we're waiting, I have brothers who are lawyers and they were in Brooklyn one day for a motion term. And this lawyer's going on, and the papers were easily a foot thick. And this judge stood up and held them up at shoulder's length and dropped it on the desk and said, somewhere in here, there's an issue of fact, motion denied. And that was the end of it. So we
Yeah.
won't do that.
yeah, what he wanted. Yeah.
So what do you know, Mike?
Roy is good for the 19th.
Okay,
What I will request from John Langy or Eric is if you could send what you sent Bill and I today. I'll need at least 8 copies of that so I can give the members a hard copy, if you would, please.
Certainly.
Can you give us an idea when, well, we have time, but sooner rather than later. You don't have to stay tonight, whatever you do.
You'll have it this week.
double-sided copy, I hope.
Yeah, I think well, I don't have the
Ready?
good copy.
Oh, there's Roy.
Roy, you're a miracle worker.
Roy.
Finally,
Yeah.
I have been able to be, I have been on the cell phone listening.
Okay.
Okay, but you want to turn your cell phone off now because we've got an echo. There you go. We can hear you, though. We're glad to have you on board.
So it's
So
agreed
our-
then we're going to adjourn. We'll just continue the meeting on
Let's,
the 19th of October.
let's,
Yes.
might as well, Lynn, you want to approve the minutes?
Yes, yes. Did everyone get a chance to look at the minutes of our last meeting and remind me of the date because I don't have it in front of me,
July 20th, 2020.
Yeah. our last meeting? Did everyone have a chance to look at them? I had no comments.
I didn't see anything that needed to be changed.
Okay. Could I have a
No.
motion to approve the minutes then for our July meeting?
I move we approve the minutes for the July
Okay.
meeting.
Moved by John, seconded.
I'll second.
Okay, by Pat. Okay, moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, fine. Minutes moved, and so there's nothing left but to adjourn.
Unless there's any other business.
Is there any other business up before us other than this?
No.
I just wanted to ask one procedural question, which is whether there, with your board, do you get a transcript?
Somebody's breaking up.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you, John. I'm sorry, bro.
Do we have a transcript readily available? I think that's what John's asking.
Of this particular meeting?
Oh, it's being recorded, is it not?
It's being
Yes.
recorded, and I do the minutes from that, and then I have to do it verbatim. So
Okay.
I can say, it probably won't be till next week though, John, before I can get to that.
I know the spot you're in, so that's fine. I just wanted to ask the question. That's
Do you want the minutes of tonight's meeting, or are you thinking forward to October 19th, John?
Well, at some point I'd like to get tonight's if
Okay,
possible. Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it.
that's it.
All right, well then, I guess what I'd like is to entertain a motion to adjourn and leave the stay in as is. So we'll adjourn until October 19th. Could I have a motion to adjourn?
I move
Roy,
that we adjourn.
okay, or do you want,
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
okay, John, you want a second?
I'll second that motion.
All right, moved and seconded. Any discussion? Ready to adjourn? All those in favor?
Aye.
Oops. Pat, you and I have our hands in. Bad time for right hands.
Tough work here on this board.
Yeah, I think it's
Really?
hard.
Hey,
We work hard.
Lynn,
All
is
right,
it-
well, thank you,
what
everybody.
time, Lynn?
It will be 7 o'clock on October 19th.
No, your adjournment, what time you want to officially make it?
Now 7:16?
7:16.
Well, yeah.
Okay,
All right.
All right, thank you.
All right,
Thank
good
you,
night, everybody.
everyone. Good night,
Thank you.
everyone.
Good night.
Good night.